Wisconsin, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wisconsin. Okay. And which bass do you have, did you say?
The Fender.
Nice. Jazz or P bass?
Jazz.
Nice. So you got a skinny neck. That's good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I've got my new Jackson. Basically, it's designed to be like yours.
Oh, nice.
It's just a little bit more souped up, thrashier version of yours, but yeah, kind of same thing. So it's nice. It's got a nice thin neck up here in the which is. So how long you been playing?
What, like 3 years? You think?
On and off between bass and guitar. Yeah.
Yeah, on and
nice,
off.
3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I did the same thing. I started. And how old are you right now?
16.
You're 16. Okay, cool. Got it. Yeah, I did the same thing. Picked up bass and they started playing guitar, and it just made my bass playing more fun and everything.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to learn today? Why don't you?
How about your new song that just came out?
Oh, good one. Yeah, good. Maybe you could do a playthrough for us too. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, are you a pick or finger player?
Pick.
Okay, cool. So, let me get myself situated here so you can kind of see. So the whole thing is just writing. The whole thing is just writing eighth notes in the beginning, right?
Can you hear me good?
Turn up a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So the whole thing on the right hand is just writing. So it's just. Right. So the whole thing down on this side is just writing the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
The notes, let me sit a little more. So it's third fret, fifth fret, sixth fret is what all the notes are, right?
On the A string?
On the E string, down in the fourth string, yeah. Right? That's what all the notes are. Yep. Play it. Do you want to play it one time?
Yeah. Something like that?
It's close. It's close. It's let's get that part.
Does it go to something different?
It goes up to the that's the first part. Yeah, okay. Then this next part is sixth fret.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. So yeah, sixth fret to the fifth fret.
Okay. That doesn't sound.
Yeah. So. You know what I find kind of helps with this stuff sometimes? Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find the track here. Sometimes when you play along to it, it's like, when you break these things down, they sometimes.
Well, the timing changes a little bit on that sixth fret thing. Like there's like 2 E's and then.
Yeah, it's like.
Something like that.
So here, let's check it out. Let me see if you can hear it in the background. Let me see if it'll play for us. All right, come on.
Do you think we could expand this to like?
Can you go full screen on that?
Now, here's one thing: is we are in a different key because it's actually tuned down. It's tuned down a half step.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Do we want to drop a half step?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so let's do that.
Are we able to go full screen on this?
Let me see if I can.
Video?
Let me see what we can do here.
Like I tried right-clicking the window before, but
getting Tom here too to see if we can. There's a share screen because Tom has the access as the back-end admin. I could actually. Okay, I'm going to pull my headphones out. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You can hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me back up. This way it'll be able to. Okay, so are you tuned down right now?
Yep.
Okay. So here,
You good there?
let me just play it.
All right.
Because all of a sudden it might make more sense if we're able to actually hear it.
I think he goes the fret after the da-da-da-da. He goes back down, I think.
So we can slow it down a little bit. So
So it goes like this at the end, kind of.
yeah. So where it on the transition to when you hit the 5th fret, which is the A.
Mm-hmm.
There's that right on that A before it transitions down to the G, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it's like
hit the E underneath the. So there's always that pedal underneath. Paddle, 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 no pedal. All right. So there's no pedal under the A. That's the trick. There's a pedal before every note except under that A. There's no the final A.
So it's like
Yeah, no pedal there. Otherwise, there's a pedal under every single one of the notes.
so it's like it kind of slides down, or
Well, you always pedal underneath, so right. So so let's even slow it down a little bit too. So
Yeah.
it'll be a little bit easier. I know the tempo of the track is faster, but
more like that.
yeah. So yeah, you've got the whole, you're getting the feel of it because there's sort of a swagger and a feel to it.
Yeah.
That, sometimes when you're learning it academically, you're going, that doesn't make sense. And then you hear it and all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden it makes sense. So your first part of it is dead on with the. Let's just play that much. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So then let's take the second half.
Then what do you do after that again?
The second half is. Yep, exactly. So.
All right, so. Sort of like that?
Yeah, you're very close. So, E, you got a pedal between the B flat and the A.
How many in between the
Z's? Always 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And really the count is we're doing 3 notes. It's actually really 16th notes. So it's 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E. See. 4 E and 1 E, 4 E and 1 E, 2 E and it's 1 E and so 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E, 2 E and 2 E, 1 E and 2 E and 4 E and 1 E. So if we're pedaling 16th notes, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E.
Yeah. So the whole thing is like.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at the end there, does it slide back to?
Yeah, exactly. This one. Right? There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes more sense because I thought when I was listening to this morning, and I thought there was something at the end there, though. You know.
That's it. Yeah, and then on that end of that, it doesn't even stop. It just. It's good. Right? If you keep chugging away down here on this. Look at my right hand. It doesn't stop the whole time.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Yeah. The main thing is the tempo is a little bit faster, but I think the main thing is to make sure that you slow it down just a little bit so that you're able to just kind of, and it swings fine too when you're a little slower too.
Yeah.
That's what it would sound like if it was on a Black Sabbath album.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right up to that point.
Yeah.
As long as you keep this, like when the lesson finishes and you continue practicing it, because it might take a minute to just kind of go, oh, there it is, and all of a sudden, when you're learning something that seems a little complex, sometimes it's like a puzzle. You step away from it, and you come back, and go, oh my gosh, there's the missing piece right there.
Right.
You know? Yeah. It just falls into place. Sometimes music, I find, is like that, especially when it's a little mathematical at times. But as long as you just keep this thing going down here.
Yeah, the steady right hand.
And I always say that, with basses, it's like whether you're standing up or you're sitting down, get the bass comfortable on your lap, which, Fenders are pretty good about that, right? So
Yeah.
you're sitting comfortably, and you've got this hand here, especially as a pick player, this hand is in control, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's really dominating and dictating what's going to happen, right? So that way, when this hand comes up, all this hand has to do is just figure the notes, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that's the beauty. That's the beauty of that is, and then this bass line is a perfect example of that. This hand over here is really controlling the riff. It's not this hand. It's not the fingering hand. It's really this hand down here, and it's something that I found so much of in our Megadeth stuff and a lot of great rock bass lines. It's any bass line really, period. But it's for here, it's really just a matter of having this thing really driving the bus on the line,
Yeah.
And a lot of great lines are like that, you know what I mean? Where obviously we're listening to what's happening here because that's where the notes are.
Yeah.
But a lot of what's really supporting and keeping the thing together is what's happening down here.
Right.
On this particular, down here on that hand,
Mm-hmm.
So, look, moving through the rest of the song, then it's just a matter of a lot of syncopated stuff, when it comes to the verse. What? That's all I'm doing on that is I'm just sliding up into the, I'm sliding up off of the 12th fret up to the 14th fret.
From what fret up here?
I'm on the A string, right? Let's call it the A string, right? So it's the whole riff is between the A and the D string.
Well, weren't you sliding up here before?
Yeah. So we're gonna. So as the thing drops out in the verse, right? That's all it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I can't see move your computer screen down just a little bit so I can see your neck up there.
Great.
Okay.
Is that better?
And then so come off of where there's the dots, which is the 12th fret. You're basically sliding up. That's the lick.
Yeah. I got the A string.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, and you can play it like this. Right? Yeah, play a little bit slower. So, yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then I do a similar one down here on the same thing down here from the 5th to the 7th fret. I do it off that. Yeah. Yep. And come down to the 7th fret there. So. Yeah.
Or is it down here?
Yeah, that's fine. You can do it there. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah. So those are just what the little fills and the little licks are in there. Yeah. And then there's a couple of other little transitionals. The pre-chorus is just a walking down thing of, right? So that's just walking down from the 7th fret on the A string, right? So. Yeah, and then it's back into the chorus. Yeah. Then back into Yeah, exactly. And then just filling, then writing. Just, you know, the second half of the verse, I'm just writing, right? Right. That's all the whole song is, right?
Yeah.
And there's that middle breakdown piece. I don't know if you want to get into that part at all, or if it was just sort of this beginning piece that you wanted to learn.
We could learn it.
Okay. So it's basically, yeah, it's funny if we had tab. In fact, we're talking to a songbook guy about getting tab for this together, which would make this all a lot easier.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, so here it is. Just think Pantera, okay? Think like Walk or some of these slinky kind of groovy Pantera vibe, just kind of
Yeah.
what it is, right? So it's all on the E string. So start on the seventh fret. So it's the 7th and 8th fret. So it's 5th. So it's so the notes are off the 7th fret, exactly 7th. Yeah. Yeah. And then the second half of it does that. I think it's let me think if it's 1 time for the guitar, 5 times with the whole band, and then after that, then it rides it where it doesn't do the notey part. It goes. Right, so that's 7th fret, 6th fret, then so 7th, 6th, then that same tag piece at the end on the off the.
Right?
Yeah, so 7th, 6th. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Those are all the parts of the song.
That's awesome.
Tom can probably send you a copy of this video. I think we can email the Rick. That's why we like to record these, and this way you have the little bits and pieces you can have it to record, to work with.
Thank you.
Yeah, very, very good. Well, awesome. I know a half hour kind of went by. Well, I guess it's been 20 minutes or so. 20. I think we got someone else coming in here in a minute. But anything else you want to go over real quick until he comes in?
I guess we could go over the opening riff again, just so I got it down for sure.
Okay. Why don't you play it for me real quick? That's it. Done. That's it right there. That is it.
That's a fun one.
Don't change that at all. Yeah, it is fun, right? It's
Yeah.
cool. I know it's a rowdy rocker kind of riff. I just picked up my bass, plugged in, and just started playing it. It was just one of those that just fell out, So
yeah.
It's fun. It's fun to do that. So, well, listen, it was nice to meet you, Ethan. And
nice to meet you too.
You're a good player, man. You got good tone and good sound to your hands. You play the bass.
Thank you.
Yeah, you get a good sound out of the instrument. So, well, look, I look forward to meeting up. Hopefully this summer or later this summer when we get through your area. Hopefully we'll get there and everything will clear up and we'll be able to get either with Megadeth or me and Tom have some plans for August to get through the area as well. So
yeah, it'd be awesome.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Thanks. Good to see you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye. See ya.
See ya.